I tell you, I've moved 3 different places because I did not like the lighting. I'm not joking. What's up, guys? It's Akita's right here, and how you guys doing? I'm gonna do a video on Z's back to school survival guide. Kind of like Nancy classified survival guide. I think I said that right. Probably did not say that right. But anyway, so I'm gonna be giving you a survival guide back to school, whether in your high school, middle school, college, whatever. And some of my friends are probably watching this thinking, okay, I'm gonna click out because I'm not gonna be listening to Z give her survival guide, because I mean, high school, I slept all the time and ate all the time. But that's besides the point. I've grown and I've learned, and trust me, listen to people when they tell you stuff because it's true. So I have my handy dandy notepad here, and I wrote down a couple, not a lot. I was trying to get to 10, but then I stopped. But I wrote down some survival guide tips that you should pay attention to. Okay, so let's get right into the video. Tip number 1 is always eat breakfast in the morning, no matter what it is. Well, okay, it does kind of matter what it is, but honestly, that helps so much, wake you up and stuff like that. Food makes me sleepy when I eat, but breakfast, like, it just does a whole nother thing. But I always eat breakfast, even if it's like a banana or an apple or like some crackers or something, like to get something on your stomach, because you do not want to go to school with an empty stomach. It's terrible. And also, I mean, girl, if you need to get you some caffeine, like coffee or like a Red Bull or something like that, do it. That's probably not the healthiest thing, but hey, do it because it helps. No judgment here. Always eat breakfast in the morning because it helps a lot. Don't know how, but it does. Maybe it helps you focus because your stomach, you're not focused on your stomach growling all the time like I was. Set multiple alarms. When you go to sleep, when I go to sleep, sometimes I don't even go to sleep until 2 a.m. But set multiple alarms. I set multiple alarms. Sometimes I set like 5 or 6 depending on what time I have to wake up in the morning, just so I can wake up on it at a decent time. Sometimes that doesn't happen, sometimes it does, but more than likely if you set more than 1 alarm on your phone, then you will wake up at a decent time in the morning. And with that, go to bed at a decent time at night. Like, I have no place to say anything because sometimes on school nights I don't go to bed until 3 a.m. Have to wake up at 7 a.m. in the morning. When it comes to studying, make sure you take a break every now and then. Like, for instance, if you're studying, it's proven, I couldn't find where it's proven from, but I remember in my college success class that it's proven that if you study for longer than like an hour and a half or 2 hours or something in one subject, you're not going to retain most of what you read, like after like 30 minutes to an hour of it. Now, some people can study for 4 hours on one subject and read all of it. Me, couldn't do that. I get sidetracked. So, basically, when you study for an hour, and then like take a 5-minute break, go get a snack, and then go back to studying either a different subject or the same subject. And then also, like, if you always get distracted, I get distracted with social media and stuff like that. There is a website, well, it's an app that you can get on your laptop, and it's called Self-Control, and it's an app where you can set a timer for however long you're going to be studying, and it blocks the websites that you go on, like on your free time and stuff, and like you can't unlock it until the timer runs out. So that's a good thing. And on your phone, you can just set a timer for whatever time, like an hour, like your computer, and then after the hour's up, you can always go on your phone to reward yourself for studying for an hour, just like when you go get a snack or something. Tip number 4, when you are studying, never lay down. Do not lay down on your bed because you're not going to study. Some people might can, but I know I can't. I have to be at a desk or something. When I lay down and study, I'll probably fall asleep. I'm not even joking. Tip number 5. Oh, that's 10. 5. When you get home from school, if you can do your homework right away, just to get, not just to get it out of the way, but to like do it, then do it right when you get home. Grab a snack, sit down, eat, and do your homework. Even with that, that gives you so much more free time later on in the night to do things you want, like say you have a football game, or say your friends wanted to go to the movies, but you don't procrastinate when you do your homework. Do your homework right away. I used to procrastinate all the time, not do my homework till the day of the homework was due. Terrible idea. Don't ever do that. Do it right when you get home, so that way you don't even have to worry about it for the rest of the night. Tip number 6. Pay attention and ask questions. I never listened. People told you that all the time. Pay attention and ask questions. Mom told me that, Dad told me that, teachers told me that. I didn't listen until you actually get in college or even high school. Like, you do it and then you realize, oh snap. Like, I know, story time. When I was taking summer classes last summer, one of my professors were explaining to us how if someone comes in and they all in sweats, don't take it the wrong way because I wear sweats all the time to school, but are in sweats and they're slumped over in the chair, not even paying attention or anything like that, and then someone else comes in, but I mean, they can be in whatever, it doesn't even matter, but they're like paying attention and stuff like that, but they still aren't like retaining stuff. The teacher is she said that she's more likely to be more lenient on the person who's paying attention and not retaining than the person who's not paying attention but still not retaining. Like, if you're turning in a paper and you're like, look, can I get a little extension on the paper? I think she's going to give the extension on the paper to the person who's always paying attention instead of the person who's not always paying attention, is always slumped over and off. Last one, number 7. There is no shame in asking for a tutor at all. If you need it, you need it. If you need a tutor, go get a tutor. It doesn't matter what your friends say or anything else. I promise you, I'm going to sound like a mom when I say this, but if you say they're really your friends and they make fun of you for getting a tutor, then they're not really your friends. Because if you need a tutor, honey, this is your life and your education that you're willing. If you just want to spend it on being cool, fine. That's all you, man. That's all you. And that's all you. But if you're trying to get a diploma, then, man, get a tutor. Because, I mean, they help a lot. And, I mean, enjoy it, man. It'll pass by you, and then you'll be 30. I'm not 30, but, I mean, pass by and you'll be 30, and you'll be wondering where everything went. But, ooh, another thing. Tip number 8. Write down what you need to do. Like, if it's homework or whatever, just to stay organized. I guess this can be like a life hack or whatever. But, like, write down what you need to do in a planner. A planner, and lay it down. Like, if you have your laptop laying out, lay the planner down on your laptop so you can, before you even open your laptop, you can see what you need to get done. And you get that done before you open the laptop. Look at that. Another life hack, or survival hack, just bouncing off my head. Mainly because my planner is laying on top of my laptop, so you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and give it a big thumbs up if you did, and then you can hit that subscribe button over my head or right here, because I might have it, I don't know where I'm going to have it, probably right here, if you want to subscribe to my channel. So hope you guys have a great day and have a good school year. Pay attention, make good grades, let's challenge each other. Another idea just popped up in my head, oh my gosh. To make good grades, challenge yourself and motivate yourself. But here's the thing, get a jar and ask your mom, your dad, your grandparents, whoever, if for every A you get, they give you $50. Dude, that's motivation for me. So that way, like, if you make, say you're taking 5 classes, I mean, hey, that's some bucks right there. And then you can treat yourself to some clothes or food or that new skateboard you wanted or that new makeup palette you wanted. I'm just getting ideas bouncing off my head here. But yeah, so I'm gonna actually end the video now. But yeah, so bye guys.